you better off elsewhere tonight. Grab your pitchforks and start your fire. Grab your loved ones and run for your lives. There's a witch among us and she must be found before she burns this whole place to the ground. Away, away, just stay out of the woods, 'cause she's up to no good unless you're prepared for a fight. 'Cause the witch has the power and it needs witching hours, so you're better off elsewhere tonight. Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Off the Grill podcast. The fuck's up, everyone? Are we having a good time? I hope we're having a good time. Jesus, can't anybody have a good time anymore? I took a 3.5-hour nap when I got home from work today. Just for anyone keeping score. I gotta be honest. Burnout's for sure not the word, but I am fucking mentally exhausted. For a couple of reasons, I suppose. Work is becoming more of a thing for me lately, unfortunately. But it's necessary that there's more of it. Just where I think finally we're coming to the end, at least, of the fucking dead wood that we've been dragging around for the last year plus. So, like, from that perspective, it's definitely a positive. But goddamn it, does that mean so many more hours and longer, shittier hours? But honestly, I'll be good. Like, I'm happy with all that and the way shit's going. It's been like this last couple months has been so much easier, and it's only going to get easier from there. So I can dig that. But on the other hand, I think too, this last week and a half or so has been probably one of my most taxing, if not since the beginning of the year. So just trying to figure out shit to do. As far as last week's show here on the channel, Region Free last Tuesday. Check that out if you haven't. And of course, last night over on the S'mores and Doors channel, I hosted a special episode of the Off the Grill podcast. Briefly thought about not doing a show tonight in its place, but hey, that ain't my channel. So at the end of the day, that show's fucking out of my head already. Although I will say it's worth watching. It's easily one of the episodes I'm most proud about. Of course, I have to give a huge thanks to Christian Hanahara of Planet CHH for joining me for that last night. Definitely check that out if you haven't. We go over some pet peeves of Christians, and we send certain things down the drain, which will probably be the last time I use that that concept. I guess I don't know. I guess I don't care enough about it, and there's no I don't do anything with it. So it's like, okay, down the who cares? Who gives a shit? It's interesting, but maybe the pitch me on fucking why it should be outlawed or whatever doesn't really matter, but it is interesting to see the insight. So maybe in some way we'll fucking keep that alive. But we talked at length about fucking Alice Cooper towards the end, which was my favorite part of the entire thing. But we get some good shit going in there. I appreciate it, man. I do. But let's check the comments. Holy shit, Holiday Styles. We don't see him this early usually. 8:01 no less. But as per usual, any chance like I'm high, which is Holiday's modus operandi. Dan Shine in the house. Gypsy Warrior in the house. Gypsy says sauce the boss. Dan says you can't keep a good sauce down. Dan says great debut show on S'mores Indoors with Christian. Thank you. I don't know if it's a debut of any kind. It's just kind of a nice little one-off. Dan says he's just a turd that got flushed. Gypsy, the Phantoms left the building. Jonathan, Mr. Bombastic. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Jamie in the chat. Hello. I don't want to get into any of that because that's not that hasn't reached its conclusion, so I don't want to fucking tip anything. But you know what, Gypsy, for you, the new and improved
The Faggot of the Opera.
Because as I said last week, that should be something that's used positively. And ain't nothing positive about that, man. So, fuck him. The ones that know. For everyone else, rest in peace, Fez Watley. We didn't deserve. Could you imagine if I did that twice and just cried for fucking 4 hours? I did a 4-hour Fez Watley show. I don't know. Actually, how long was that? 4 hours? It was definitely a long show. I think I had planned it out to be even longer than that at one point. That was a weird episode. I almost feel like I shouldn't have done it. It seems very what's the word? Predatory? Is that it? Maybe that's what I mean. I don't know. What are you going to do? Just checking Twitter quick. And Devin Costa, follow him if you don't, of the Lemon Party podcast, says, I hope Matt Rife is enjoying his Juneteenth. Oh, boy, does he suck. Yeah. I actually know very little about him. I've truly only seen his face. But everything I've heard about him is that like the nicest thing anyone will say about him is he's a good writer. So I Can we watch his shit? Will it fucking mess my bullshit up? I got 307 subs, baby. I want to keep it that way. Well, I don't want it to be less. I don't want it to stay there either. Let's keep that shit going. Shit to bed. Dan says infection from an overused butt plug. Gypsy says I think the butt plug probably caught something from him. Yeah, he's a filthy fucking being. Evening, Big T. Good to see you. Back in the thing. Hey, y'all. So Dan asks, any plans to see No Hard Feelings or Asteroid City? You're the second person to ask me about No Hard Feelings today. I know that looked all right in the previews at the theater. I went to see Cocaine Bear, I think. And, that's nice. I don't know. I looked, but so did that fucking, what is it? Oh, fucking Mafia Mama. So I was out as soon as they fucking, said the name of that one. Because I refuse to watch something called Mafia Mama. It's not going to, I refuse. It's not going to happen. No, thank you. So both of those look good. So I don't know. It's probably the case of, all right, this is the funniest shit we got. Or sometimes they do this thing where they shoot funny things for the trailer that are not in the movie and were never intended for the movie. That's cute when they do that. So I don't fucking know anything about Asteroid City, though. I've never heard about it. I didn't know it was a thing. It seems like some shitty... Oh, yeah, it's not what I was thinking. It seemed like some shitty pinball machine-based movie. Kind of like Pixels, but somehow gayer. I'm a little chilly. I'm going to turn down the air. Oh, I hope this warms up soon. I'm gonna kvetch. Where are we going? But anyway, Asteroid City is a Wes Anderson picture starring Maya Hawke, Scarlett Johansson, Jason Schwartzman, Tom Hanks. Yeah, literally haven't heard word one about this thing until just now. But it's apparently about a grieving father who travels with his tech-obsessed family to small rural Asteroid City to compete in a stargazing event. That sounds so fucking gay. Fuck off. I ain't watching that shit. A stargazing contest. Look. There's one. Yeah, Dan, definitely... no on Asteroid City, just based on premise alone. And I'm going to say probably no to No Hard Feelings, if only because I don't know. Do I really want to fucking spend the theater money to see it? Like, if I get a chance to see it for free or fucking cheap, or even, full price, the $20 at home or whatever the fuck, maybe I take that. Maybe I'll take that route, but otherwise, yeah, probably not on that one as well until it's on streaming. And this, I've seen more than enough. I don't really care to see her anymore. So Dan saying, I hear Jennifer Lawrence shows her Beaver and No Hard Feelings. Like I've seen plenty. I'm pretty sure I've seen her come down. So, the Beav ain't gonna fucking move me one way or another. Now, if I had incorporated that into Mother, that could have been great. Gypsy says No Hard Feelings is a must-watch. Jennifer is smoking. But, where are we going? Dan says he's heard good things. Big T wants to know if she gets naked. Dan says he's doing a double feature with those two on Thursday. Well, hopefully they're good. And Dan says, I love Toni Collette, but Mafia Mama is one you can skip. Okay, that's fair. Gypsy says, the weird thing, though, about No Hard Feelings is if genders were swapped, it would be super. Yeah, it would. Yeah, fucking definitely. I don't know. for the people that don't know what No Hard Feelings is, I guess that's probably, I guess you could look it up, but come on, Fatso. Come on, you can type, you can figure it out. Let's go. So, synopsis for No Hard Feelings. On the brink of losing her childhood home, a desperate woman agrees to date a wealthy couple's introverted and awkward 19-year-old son before he leaves for college. So, like, yeah, the 19-year-old thing is like bare, like, you know, if you've seen the trailer, the kid doesn't play as 19, you know, he's like fucking like a 16-year-old autistic child. Yeah, it's a little weird, but it did look funny, admittedly, and Jennifer Lawrence is attractive, so it is nice to see her kind of, you know, slutting it up for a second. It's good. It's good for us. She's a sweetheart for doing it for us. Or for herself. Whatever. Listen, I don't give a shit. Dan says it's a Wes Anderson comedy. Well, I figured that out, buddy. Dan says that stargazing is huge in Philly. Billy says I've been burned so many times by trailers. Yeah, it sucks, man. Dan says get the AMC A-list, dude. The fucking if I had one that was any closer than an hour away, I would absolutely still be an A-list member. But I can't justify fucking spending that. I don't have the fucking, my schedule does not ever allow for me to just like spend a day at the movies. So like to have to make essentially somewhere around 6 hours of round trip fucking shit to make any use of that pass really doesn't seem worth it to me, especially with the fucking price of gas these days. So I mean, hey, maybe once I'm fucking, if I ever become a salaried employee with the company, which essentially I think would just mean killing my chick. I don't know. We'll see. I guess, and then that would solve that whole issue itself. And shit, I'd probably get to see more first-run movies in prison. They show first runs, don't they? Jamie asks, I've seen the trailer for Suitable Flesh. I haven't. I'm going to star that and come back to it. We'll check that out in a second. That sounds like maybe something I could get away with watching on here. I bet they tried that with Titty Neck. Big T says, oh, yeah, she was a part of Fapgate. Yeah, she was. I don't like to call it that. But Chipsy says, don't forget, Jennifer Lawrence says she invented the female action hero. Oh, totally. Yeah. Cliff, this is probably your least outwardly mean one, but I think it's the hardest. Cliff says, judging by the title, I thought No Hard Feelings started naked Fairuza Balk. And I just... Well, Dan, that's just not true. He says Fairuza would justify the hard in the title. Yeah, hard no. Give your balls a tug. Ben Grimm in the house says, have you seen the Kraven the Hunter trailer? It looks pretty violent for a Spider-Man spinoff. I haven't. I saw, it's funny. I saw like a poster for it. I don't know, just the fucking, I guess it's the Kraven gentleman sitting on like a throne. And just, I went by it quick on Twitter and I thought it was like a King of the Ring tournament poster, like a pay-per-view poster. A premium live event poster. Like it's just Roman Reigns sitting in a throne, and it's not. It is not that. So, but I haven't seen the trailer. I don't really care about Spider-Man movies, so maybe I'll check the trailer out in a minute. We'll put a star next to that one. We'll get to her. Maybe this should be a good time to. What? is this? Oh, Heather Graham. Really? Is there not a fucking trailer? Is it, okay, I found it. I found it. It's a much smaller production than Craven would be. So we'll definitely get to that one. Let's take a look-see, Lou, huh? Flesh. Oh, this is... This is the best they could... Oh, my. I'm in. Is this the part, like, gritty society remake?
What are you doing?
No more questions.
How about you shut up now? That looks decent. That looks like it might be all right. That's one of the shittiest fucking trailers I've ever seen. I don't know about that. Definitely see it. Fuck that. Is it just me being like too conditioned to the fucking like the big gay like Universal? Here, it's 5 minutes and we give you all the dialogue and we tell you pretty much the entire story. Now go see it, please. Big T says he's sold. Tanshine says they had me at the lesbians. Of course they did. Ben and Jamie both say it's a Lovecraft adaptation. Ben says movie, but either way. Gypsy says it looks like a solid recommendation, Jamie. Heather Graham is the shit. Yeah, Heather Graham was a very early crush of mine after seeing her in the wonderful motion picture Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me. All right. Let's see about this Craven shit here, brother. This fucks my algorithm up. I'm going to be very hot with you, Ben Grimm. We're going to go Sony Pictures Canada with this one. Seems like the best move. Don't forget, folks, in just a few minutes, maybe after we do this little trailer thing, we're going to do the giveaway. We're going to announce some winners. So let's get ready. Oh, jeepers. It's spiders.
My son, never show mercy. They are prey.
Oh, I don't want to watch a bunch of gross Russians. It's kind of cool.
We are predators.
In association with
Your mother
Marvel.
is dead. She died because you sent her away. She was weak, sick in her mind. You know my business, yes? Power is about strength.
Yeah, they're just killing
If you show
Nazis.
weakness, you will give our enemies an opening. Shoot. Shoot.
Oh, it's a big lion. He's angry. Look at all those
He's weak,
pixels.
like his mother. Leave him.
What happened that day?
He is pussy. My son is big.
I stared death in the face, and for the first time, I saw my true
He
self.
wants to suck penis in Philadelphia.
Tell me about this hunter.
He is disgrace to the entire Titanic family. Ben says he keeps his Pope's exorcist accent. Actually, I still haven't bothered. I can't see
They
a
say
reason
he
for
uses
it,
a
man.
connection with animals to track his prey.
Oh, he's an
On
animal.
his list.
Meow.
There's only one way off.
The six of us, and only one of you.
There's 6 of you now.
Ooh, that's badass.
Why do you hunt?
My father puts evil into the world. I take it out.
I think you're some kind of honor. You are exactly like our father. Just another
Yeah.
man hunting for a trophy.
That's like so many dicks you never saw.
We're murderers.
Oh my god,
Isn't that what he taught us?
watch. That's why I do.
You don't get to do that to me anymore.
Mr. Taglin? Mr. Taglin? Where's Mr. Taglin?
Oh, you're standing in him.
Oh my god. That's hilarious.
You're a goddamn lunatic.
Oh, you just figured that out now?
All right, that's enough. I don't give a shit. Good God. I don't know. Maybe there's fucking pieces of that story that could be fun, but as long as it's a fucking CGI fag fest. Oh, look, he runs like an animal on all fours. I don't care. I fucking bitched about it enough. I'm not gonna make a whole thing about it. They're just a fucking late. It's the same fucking movie over and over. Stop watching it. Every fucking one is the same. Look, it's an origin. This is how it came to be. Aren't you interested? Doesn't it make you like the thing you like more? No. Okay, too bad. Yeah. Billy Bean says I didn't mind the first Venom, but the second got a tad dim-witted. Big T agrees with that. Dan says put some respect on that titty neck name. Well, can't be doing that. Ben says hated Venom, turned him into a bullied sad boy who sings show tunes. Dances so basically titty neck. Yeah. But Big T says it's obviously an origin story, but I'm calling it now. At the end of the movie, he's going to get an offer to go to New York, and he's going to hunt Venom and Spider-Man, which would be sick. Yeah, I really just can't fucking. I can't care. I really can't, man. You know, I for those of you that are watching it, like, hey, I hope it's great, but it's not going to be. You're all going to be disappointed, you know, because I mean, like, it's one of those cases where like there's already source material for this shit. Like it's not like they're making these movies up out of you know fucking whole cloth. They're adapting shit that's already there. So most everyone that's into this shit is into it for a reason, you know, and it's not the movies. Like for a character like this that I legitimately have fucking never heard of. I feel like from what I remember of the cartoon show in the 90s, I would like, oh yeah, it's that guy. You know, like I'm sure I would know who it was, but again, I just don't give a shit. Maybe that's a me problem. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it anymore. Oh, Jess Graham. How the hell are you, you old so-and-so? I'm doing well. And I hope you are also doing well. That's that. All right, so before we get to the next question, let's Play ball. We'll get this started here. We'll bring this up. That's nice. Ooh, that's even better. That looks a lot better. More of me, less of that. But I do have the. Oh, I love you too, Jess. I have all the names entered into the wheel, and I've decided that I feel like the best way to do this, just because just the nature of everything being so different, like it's not like I fucking grabbed 3 of the same thing, because that would have made too much sense. Since everything's different, some people may win. I can't do that one. Yes, we can. Give me a minute, Gypsy. So, hey, someone wins, and the first prize is Evil Dead. Maybe they don't have a PS4. Maybe they don't play video games at all. It's a stupid fucking prize to win. So, basically, drawing 3 times. First name gets first dibs. Second name, second dibs. Third name, third dibs. Sound good? I don't care if it doesn't, because that's what we're doing. So, let's get her started. And the first winner is Billy B! Holy shit. Can you see that on there? Is there a better one? Should we do this? Probably we should just do this. So, Billy, you have first dibs, my man. Spin number 2 incoming, and Nick Ritza, friend of the show, gets second dibs. And then number 3 incoming. Oh, shit. That one's pretty clear to me, I think. Big T, number 3. Maybe I should call you Big 3 from now on. Wouldn't that be funny? So how about that? Billy B says, oh, what did I do? Maybe you're going to have to apologize on Twitter so you can message me, and you get first pick of this beautiful Jason mask made by Mother Sauce. Mama Sauce, I believe she's referred to in some parts. Or you could get the lovely Evil Dead game for the PlayStation 4. Or Eternal Unrest by the lovely, I couldn't think of a better word. Oh, the lovely Lauren Dixon. Lovely Lauren Dixon. That's right. Speaking of Nick Ritza, he's just shitting on Tim Dillon. He said, oh, the pig fucking, he gave us the Patreon episode too. How did we get so lucky? Because that fat fuck hasn't put out an episode of anything in like 2 weeks. Too busy getting unfunny fat Jew loads pumped in his asshole. And that fucking... Make up a quick one and give me your fucking... Just give me your address, Billy. Unless that's going to make you kill yourself. Then don't bother, because I don't want you to do that. I'm the one that does that. I kill myself. You stay healthy. Why am I checking my Twitter? Jesus fucking Christ, Jonathan. You can't do that. Gypsy says you don't want the mask, Billy, or Lauren's book. Oh, I don't know. Billy wants the game. So Billy's got the game. Who are the other ones? I guess I shouldn't have closed that. But I know that fucking everything was still loaded from the last time I used it. So all those names should be there. But so it was Billy, Big T, and Nick. Nick was in the middle, right? Yeah. I don't even think he knows he won. I'll get with him when the time comes. Oh yeah, Billy, you can email me. I don't know why. Yeah, you have to have a Twitter. Hit me up at thesauce92 at gmail.com. That is the official show email, I believe. At least it should be. Yeah. So you guys get to me with that. I'll throw that in the chat actually for use. I can just get with Nick later because that'll be a nice, easy, cheap delivery because I can just go to his house and slap him in the face with whatever he picks. So you guys hit that up. Well, shit. Let's get to the next question. Congrats to all of yous. And if you don't want it, fucking let me know. Like, legitimately don't want it. Everything's covered. You have to do nothing but tell me how to get it to you. So, but if you don't, let me know before the show ends so we can try again. But in the case that you lose your place in line and the new person becomes third, I figure that's fair. Dan asks me, who would you choose to win the Money in the Bank briefcase this year? The Rock. Next question. No? Gypsy says, be careful you don't get any spam from you-know-who, Sauce. Well, listen, I got Detective Jackson watching my back. I ain't worried about it. If I get fucking butthole photos from that retard, I'm going to be so fucking angry. You have no idea, Dan. And if I get him, you could bet your ass you're getting him. Motherfucker.
Okay, faggot, what's next?
I got to realize that ends immediately and to not act along to it. Stop making me check my Twitter! Ben Grimm says Logan Paul just announced for Money in the Bank match. I called him winning a long time ago. Gypsy says with the plug stuck in there like a pacifier. Dan says it looks more like a shotgun wound at this point. And Billy says mine is the Fixer 0508 at Gmail. So don't toss in my spam. Spam is for sex, not mail. You got it, buddy. Dan says yes, Logan is getting that case. So I can for sure see the logic behind giving Logan Paul the case. Because, he's always doing shit. And if he's going to carry that fucking big green stupid fucking briefcase around, and that's great advertisement and fucking publicity for the WWE. So in that way, it's smart. When is this show? Is everything fucking set? Yeah. Oh God, there's fucking. This will be a decent show for sure, but this fucking ladder match stinks. So you got Ricochet, who I get why he's there. You got to have the spot guy. He's not a spot monkey. He does them, but he's technically sound also. So he does know how to wrestle. Whatever. So I don't mind him. Shinsuke Nakamura being in it is pretty cool. I'd like to see him win. I know he won't. That's kind of a nice fucking maybe like finally. And I've seen a lot of dorks on the internet say, "Oh, now Triple H can show Vince how it's done and make Shinsuke a champion." Except it's what fucking 5 years later than it was the first time around. You know, is there really the fucking enough of a payoff to make that work? I don't know. Santos Escobar, who I know like next to nothing about. I know him and Ray brought back the LWO. I haven't watched, so I don't know nothing about the dude. And then you have Butch, who's not going to win. He's there. I mean, you know, he's cool. I like Butch. I don't like fucking Pete Dunne. You know, like the shit with him, like him being with Sheamus and the other one. Is he fucking Welsh or Scottish? One that broke Big E's neck. I like them together in that kind of fucking aesthetic, I guess. So, but he doesn't have a shot in hell to win. Neither does Escobar. Neither does Ricochet. Nakamura, I'd like, and maybe I could see it if that fucking thought process prevails. And Triple H has something on his fucking ass about that. What is this? What's going on here? What the fuck's going on? Anyway, so then Logan Paul, like I said, I kind of discussed why that would be a good idea. Also, I mean, you're putting Logan Paul and Ricochet together again. You know, I don't think anyone let that go unnoticed. That's fucking high potential for some crazy shit to happen as far as that goes. So I've said them all in this order essentially because there's only two names that I can like really buy winning it from a like kayfabe standpoint, I guess. You know, like Logan Paul doesn't make a whole bunch of sense, but you know, it's a ladder match, anyone can win or whatever. And he's shown to be fucking at this point, he's paid his dues. He can win something, you know, at this point, it would be fine. But Damian Priest would be a fantastic option, in my opinion. You know, big fucking dude. He talks. He sounds like a man. Big, deep, fucking nasty voice. He's good in the ring. I like his look. He is a little older. And, I mean, he's a little older to, I guess, I got so used to coming up. I came up at the end of the Attitude Era, early, you know, all of Ruthless Aggression. So dudes didn't stick around quite as long. You know, like just their bodies were fucking busted up. They weren't taken care of the way they're taken care of now. So like, yeah, the numbers are a little higher than like maybe The Rock's was when he left or Steve Austin's when he left, or they're getting close to that era, but then they'll go in fucking another 5-10 years on like an otherworldly fucking level athletically. So science does weird shit, but so I could see Priest winning. You know, it's another case of that fucking, I'm sure they're still after the Latino market, whatever, the Latinx, whatever you're supposed to say now. I don't fucking know. And he's deserving of that. Like it's a case of we've got a guy that's good enough and can grab that audience instead of like with Del Rio. Well, he's big to the Mexicans and he's brown. We're going to make him champion. And it turns out he's just kind of a douchebag, and I don't think it really helped the numbers all that much. So fucking with that CM Punk reign really didn't make a whole bunch of sense in the end. But I think the guy that I would like to win the match, and the only name I haven't mentioned based on what I can see here, is LA Knight. Absolutely terrific on the mic, solid in the ring. So, you know, like I don't care about that. Like the fucking, like all I want to know is that you're not just fucking doing a tumbling routine. Past that, technical dude, big fucking brute, a brawler, striker. Even like fucking dudes like Jeff Hardy still worked the match. They could still wrestle, and it was still like believable that they were fighting. So like as long as I can fucking buy most of what you're selling, I don't give much of a shit. But when is this happening? Oh, July 1st. Yes. Cool. I'll get to watch that live. And in fact, I'm not going to promise anything, but maybe we go ahead and we'll do a that fucking wheel is still spinning. Maybe we'll do a fucking watch along stream. Obviously, we wouldn't be able to show anything. They're vigilant with that shit, but yeah, maybe or do like a fucking post show recap thing. Who knows? And maybe I'll do nothing at all. It doesn't matter. But I will be home this weekend. And that's what I like, or that weekend, not this weekend. So I'll have some time off. House to myself. I love it. Okay. Hold on.
The faggot of the opera.
That's very loud for me. I don't know what to say now. Holy cow. All right. Dan says LA Knight is great. Yeah, I like LA Knight. I mean, I think he's the other one that kind of like Damian Priest. They're not old. Like they're not fucking 60 or anything. Like they're in their like fucking mid to late 30s. It's not crazy. But they're older than some of the other up and comers. It's so I guess I don't know. It's kind of like is it too soon? And I don't really think it is. Like if they're hot, they're hot. Fucking give it to them and see where it goes. Like don't not give it to someone just because they haven't been on the roster long enough. They haven't been fucking beaten to death first. Honestly, though, at the end of the day, I just hope that whoever wins that doesn't have to deal with that shitty booking where they win Money in the Bank and then lose every match, every feud for 6, 7, 8, 9 months, and then I won the title. Holy shit! Like, because all right, well now you're a fucking loser that can't beat anyone. Who cares that you're the champion? I don't know. Chipsy says Al's ass is so red he's getting arrested by Joe McCarthy. Billy says I've seen Ari Shafir's ass, so I can handle anything. Jay the Stingray in the house is yo cuz. Gypsy says, I hear once he retires from boxing, Tyson Fury has a contract lined up with WWE. I think he would be incredible for the brand and getting ratings. Yeah, that might be cool or something. Off and on. Gypsy says, Drew McIntyre getting disrespected majorly right now. He deserves another title shot. I don't know about all that. I don't know. I heard he was hurt, but I don't know. Where are we? Where are we? Chase's couple of beefcakes for steak. Oh, Lord. Jay says LA Tinks, the new hockey team. God, that'd be great. Yeah, LA needs 2 hockey teams. Let's get on that. Or fuck it. The Kings can just shit. Yeah, the LA Kings. Sacramento is the basketball Kings. Oh, God. Ben Grimm asks, who is the worst Money in the Bank winner? The Maestro? I honestly can't tell you the last, 5 even. US Today's Wrestling Junkie has an article about everyone. Well, Edge is probably the best. It's the first one. It was cashed in perfectly. RVD's is good. Kennedy's sucked because he didn't get to fucking cash it in. Punk's first one was fucking good. Actually, both the Punks were nice. Sorry, Swagger's was fucking terrible. His whole reign was shit too. Kane's was pretty good. I mean, I know it was just a fucking, a world title. Like, oh my god, Jesus, yeah, that was all the same fucking. Oof, yeah, that's when it started getting fucking bad. The Miz was pretty good still. Daniel Bryan's was good. Ziggler's cash-in was sick. The championship reign sucked. Cena being the first loser was cool. Orton, Rollins, Sheamus. I was not watching in 2015. I guess I didn't even. I remember vaguely now. I think that's where all that fucking that shitty faction with like Wade Barrett and Miro Rusev. That came. What was it called? United Nations or some shit. Ambrose was good at the time. Baron Corbin's was bad. Cash-in sucked. So, fucking he didn't win. So Braun Strowman's was dumb because he didn't win the belt. Yeah, fucking dude should have won the belt that year. I'm sorry. He was the best thing about wrestling at the time. Lesnar's cash-in was cool. I don't care. Like, a lot of people bitched about that. Otis is just fucking awful. He had no business winning that fucking match. Stupid. But 2020 sucked, so. Big E's reign was bad. It's not his fault. The booking sucked. Yeah, I don't know. Sheamus's, Jack Swagger, Baron Corbin. Like that, Baron Corbin was a good idea at the time, but I have a mute button. Oh shit! I forgot about that one. I missed that one in the article. Even Dan says Damian Sandow. I like Sandow quite a bit. He just wasn't quite at the level of a world champ. Well, he was at the level I think personally is whatever that fucking gimmick was with the robe. I don't remember now. In the moment, I thought he was good enough to be the world heavyweight champion. Not the WWE title, but at that point, the world title barely fucking mattered. So it would have been fine to give him that rub. I don't know. I don't really care at the end of the day about him. I mean, maybe there's something to the point that giving him the belt could have changed his luck, giving him a better I don't know, like a better fucking shot at glory. But be that as it may, in 2023, not giving him the belt was the right move. So Jess says, I was just giving a shout out for the month. I don't know what that was all about. What is going on? Haha, Billy. Billy, I'll send you a link. We'll get you that. Dan says Kennedy was scheduled to get the belt. Yeah, I know. And then he fucking had an injury scare. And League of Nations. That's even worse, somehow. Because I was a fucking big Kennedy mark at the time. So. Dan says he was a big Aaron the Idol Stevens fan back in the day. But yeah, I hated Idol Stevens. Fucking was it Casey James and Idol Stevens? Michelle McCool's fucking shitty tag team. I did not like that. But Ben Grimm says Sandow's the best part of NWA now. Well, that's like being the healthiest AIDS patient. So Gypsy says, picture this. So Al, you're a psychopath stalker in the closet. When did you realize your life was going downhill? Oh, when I started masturbating to the noise from Domino's Pizza. I don't know why he sounds like that. He does kind of sound like that. Yeah, Jamie, hit me up in my. Oh no, yeah, I have you on Twitter. I can get you the link. That'll be easy. We got that. Well, shit, folks. I don't know. I think I'm about out of shit to talk about. Did I even cover any of this? Did I? Oh, yeah. So I did go into GameStop over the weekend, last Friday. We went to Five Guys because it's the only fucking restaurant the kid knows. I mean, I like it. It's great, but he's just fucking like that is the place he is happiest in the world. It's I can't fucking fault him for it. But I can't eat their burgers anymore. I can. I don't because they ruin my day, like calorie-wise. So I get a nice little cheese dog with mustard and raw onion. Their hot dogs are fucking great. I will say that. Like, it's, not the thing they're most well known for, obviously, but, like fucking a third of a bag of fries and a fucking hot dog. It's good shit, It's more than enough. And you can fuck around with zero sugar mellow yellow and realize it's really not that big of a deal that you can't find it in stores. And that trying to add cherry to it doesn't make it taste like some kind of mellow yellow code red. Then you should just stay away from it altogether. Stick with your Cokes and Barks. Smile, guys. But anyway, went to GameStop, and I've never had like a GameStop experience. But I could say that in like a 10-minute time span, I had 2. None that I was involved in, luckily enough. God, let's take a look at this before we go. Some more gutter garbs action. It's funny though with this one, they did not have the fucking words stuff. Yeah, they didn't have the rights to the likeness for Bela Lugosi, so it's just some random ass fucking like spooky, sinister guy with teeth. A spooky, sinister guy with teeth. So the first one, we walk in and there's this big fat lady. It's about 4'9", 4'10", and about I'd say 4'2" or 3 wide. And her boyfriend, husband, whoever, who was like, so I would say of the age where he would have been like a fucking like a 90s Beat the Geeks type nerd, just like long hair, like a wizard's goatee beard kind of thing. And then, oh shit, Brian Trash asked if it's a Spanish Dracula. I can't say with any certainty because I don't know, but that's not a bad theory. But I don't know. Jay says she sounds hot. Well, she was. She was very hot. I didn't catch what game she was talking about, but I believe it was for the Switch. Maybe not. But I know the game, it was like a fucking remastered version of some older game from an older system that she was fucking having an absolute meltdown over. She wasn't confrontational, but she was just, her fucking emotions were just like on 13. And she's just like high-pitched fucking talking to the clerk and like everything's surveying for something that we've already had and it's all fucking, and this dude is like, so he's a big fucking dork, but he's the kind of like 90s like those dorks like that know who and what they are. So they're not the new motto where they're gonna make a fucking stink because there's not enough fucking black, lesbian, Jewish women in the World War II military games. You know, he's just a fucking. I don't know. I just want to play D&D and watch my fucking Star Trek movies. Shut up. He's like, babe, stop. All right, that's enough. Like he is trying to just like, no, come on, and she's just no. And like it for a second or two did get a little bit Fatty McGee walking up the stairs. If you guys have heard that skit from the Adam Sandler's first album, very funny. If you haven't, check that out. And then so that all kind of wrapped up in the span of 3-4 minutes. So I'm just staring at games that I'm not like. I don't buy physical copies of anything. So like it's literally we went in there so he could buy fucking Pokemon cards. So you know, like it is essentially me wasting time looking at things. And then this other couple came in, just like a kind of a huskier gal, but like clean. She takes care of, like, she looks like, you know, healthy. Doesn't belong in a GameStop. I was worried for her. And her fucking boyfriend, who was a 5'3", long-haired, backwards hat dork. So like he's very much, and like they're talking about Madden, and I can overhear. I wanted to just start laughing, dude. I really don't know how I did, because it was the gayest shit I've ever heard. If like he said, if he had turned to his girlfriend and said, "I'm done dating you. I want to go get fucked in the ass by just random men with no condom," that would be less gay than what he said, which was, "Oh yeah, that's the new Madden. Josh Allen shouldn't have gotten the cover. It should have been DeMar." In regards to DeMar Hamlin, the fella whose heart stopped on the field. Jay says he sounds hot. God damn. And then Dan has asked now if I've porked her and him. I have not. I porked my girl because I like her. Jay asked, the fuck is a condom? I don't know either, brother. But like that is something that you only say if you're the kind of like, and I hate using this term, if you're the kind of fucking beta male that shouldn't be watching sports because you can't handle it. Like for his fucking, as unoffensive and fucking, you know, unedgy, I guess. I can't think of better terms as sports are, you know, he's still too soft. Like sports should make me feel good all the time. The good guys should win. And you just don't play. Go play fucking that big ball game that just you roll over the city or whatever the fuck. And you get bigger and bigger. But, oh my God. And then so I know that archetype of person. I've seen it before, encountered it before. You know, nothing new. But like fucking the backwards hat and long greasy hair was a different twist on it, because usually it's just like fucking. They'll have that like shaggy hair to hide all the acne and zits on their forehead. That's generally what that guy looks like. And it's just like the heaviest, most greasy looking hair you've ever seen. But then he fucking pulls a move I have never heard of. He's some hybrid creature, because he goes, "Oh, I need a new controller too, babe." And it wasn't like a, "Hey, don't forget, we got to grab one of these." It was like, "Can you get it for me? I'm a little light. I don't know." And that blew my fucking mind. So that was my little bit of excitement. You know, it's just it's nice to be a part of the masses now that have seen what the fucking the cursed franchise that GameStop is, what it can bring out. Folks that you shouldn't have to encounter. But I just hope that wizard dork put a fucking massive spell on his broad. Yeah. We did an hour, baby. It was fun. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you all for being here. Billy, Gypsy, Jamie, Dan, Cliff Booth, Jay the Stingray, Cable Channel 11, Brian Trash, Ben Grimm. There's probably more. I don't know. Anymore. Stop yelling at me. Big T. I'm really losing Holiday Styles popping in at the beginning of the show. Good shit. Thank you all. And of course, I can't forget. I'm not allowed to forget contractually. I hid the overlays. That wasn't good. Don't need that anymore. But I want to thank all my beautiful patrons: Christian Hannah Horror, Nick Ridza, Jay the Stingray, Dan Shine, Lauren Dixon, Mr. Bombastic, RetroCack, The Daily Ghost, Brian Trash, Ben Grimm, Jennifer Lynn, Slaughterport. Hey, isn't that Devon Graham? And Shannon Miller. And of course, if you want to be, part of the gang and have your beautiful name come out of my beautiful lips, head on over to patreon.com/offthegrill podcast, and for just $1 a month, you can have just that, as well as an extra hour of show every week and the ability to suggest watch-along titles, as well as vote on the titles for each month, plus any other extra shit, movie codes, nonsense. And I'll say this: everyone that's on the Patreon gets an extra fucking entry into whatever giveaway I happen to be doing. So just some food for thought. Until next week, be safe. And remember, Iris loves you.